everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am just chilling on my couch. I've got my sweat gear on, I'm so comfy. So I thought this was the perfect opportunity to sit down and just have a chat with you guys, just casually, about some skincare tips for dry skin and how best to apply makeup if you have dry and flaky skin. I know a lot of people suffer from this problem all year round, but we're in winter here in Australia now, and I think it's a big problem obviously in winter. Even if your skin's normally not dry and flaky, it can take a turn for the worst through the cooler months. So I thought it was a great time to share some tips with you. So my first tip, or my first few tips actually, start from the inside out. It's all well and good to mask problem skin with serums and oils and moisturizers and makeup, but you're never going to fully fix the problem if you don't fix what's going on inside. And the less makeup you have to wear, the less products or serums or potions or lotions that you have to use, the easier and more affordable your skincare and your makeup routine will be. So this is such an obvious one, and I think it's something that we all forget. Drinking water is so important, and winter is the hardest time to do that because I don't know about you, but the last thing I feel like doing when it's 10 degrees is, I could really go for an icy cold drink of water right now. My absolute favorite thing to do in winter when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I have to drink is warm lemon honey and ginger. This is not only great to add more water intake into my day, I actually really love the taste of it, but it's a great cold and flu fighter, and it helps maintain a good digestive system as well. It's a great way to wake your body up and warm your body up in the morning. My second tip for working from the inside out is to supplement your body with anything that it might be lacking or anything that could help keep your skin from being too dehydrated. One of my favorite things to take is some evening primrose oil. These are really affordable. This is like a 200 capsule pack, and it was, I don't know, probably under $20. So this really helps with dry skin, but essential like your omega-3, 6 fatty acids. But it helps with eczema. So if you suffer from eczema along with dry skin, which all goes hand in hand, then this can be beneficial for you. Once you have worked on helping your body and your skin from the inside out, it's obviously time to start protecting and rehydrating your skin from the outside. An obvious one is getting a good moisturizer. For super dry skin, I would recommend some Weleda Skin Food. This stuff is amazing. So you can use this over your entire body. It's very, very thick. A little bit goes a very long way. And if you have oily skin, I would not recommend this because it is very heavy duty. I like to use this on any dry patches that I have, just as some added moisturizer. You could use it as a night treatment every now and then just to really boost your skin. Whatever you choose to do, just make sure you get a different moisturizer in winter, because I can guarantee your skin will not react as well to a lighter one you've been using in summer. It just won't quite be enough hydration. Another way to add hydration is to include some face oils in your skincare routine. I like to use this after I shower. At night. I only use an oil at night, so I put this on as soon as I get out of the shower, and that is the best time to add moisture back into your skin while your skin is still damp and your pores are open, and it can sort of suck everything in before it starts drying up and closing over. Speaking of showers, guilty. Do not have super hot showers. It will actually irritate, dry, and maybe even burn your skin, making it worse than it already is. I know it feels so amazing to have a hot shower, and I am so guilty of this. I should be practicing what I preach. I am working on it though. Moving on to applying makeup, I would recommend a hydrating primer before you apply any makeup. You can use whatever works for you. Weleda Skin Food is actually used by makeup artists as a primer when you want to get that nice dewy glow. Now, I'm not saying grab a big pump of this and smudge it all over your face because you will look like an oil machine. I apply this with a small flat brush and I only apply it in the areas where I think I'll really need it. So any little dry patches that I have, even just under my eye area, and I'm talking the thinnest layer. If you bulk up too much with heavy moisturizers and your foundation will slip off. When it comes to foundation, you need to make sure that you have the right type of foundation for your skin for that season. What you use in summer will most likely not be the right color for you anymore, but also it may not be the right finish. So for winter, you want to move more towards a nice coverage BB cream or CC cream, and you can even make your own by adding a few drops of oil or a little bit of moisturizer to your normal foundation. Now, when it comes to applying your foundation, if you have dry, flaky skin, buffing a brush on top of that is not going to help your skin's texture and finish whatsoever. You're actually going to be irritating the skin, lifting little flakes up, and it's just not going to give you a smooth finish. So I would recommend a beauty blender, a damp beauty blender, for anyone who has super dry, flaky skin. The other option is actually to use your fingers. Now, I know a lot of people are afraid of using their fingers. I don't know if it seems a bit old school to apply your foundation using your hands. I'm not talking about scooping up some foundation and being like, oh yeah. I'm talking about applying a little bit of product and patting it into your skin. Patting it in and letting the warmth of your fingertips push the product into your skin, and trust me, you will be left with such a beautiful, flawless finish. If you'd like to see an in-depth tutorial on how to do that, let me know down below and I'd be happy to do a quick tutorial for you. After you've applied your foundation and your concealer, obviously you will need to do a little bit of setting, particularly on any concealed areas. For super dry, flaky skin, I would recommend only powdering your T-zone area where you could get a little bit oily throughout the day. And if you've applied concealer under your eyes, you'll also need to pat a little bit of powder over the top of that to stop it from creasing. I would not buff anything in. Once again, same as with your foundation. Get a big, soft, fluffy powder brush, something that won't irritate your skin, and simply dab it onto the areas where you need it the most. If you want to add a little bit of a glow and set your foundation and your powder and your makeup once you've finished applying it, I would suggest a hydrating mist spray. This is the Vanessa Megan Rose Water Spray. It's hydrating, it's light, it's not an oil, it's not oily at all, but it just takes away a little bit of that powderiness without unsetting your face, if that makes sense. So that's it for my skincare and makeup tips to help combat and manage dry, flaky skin. I hope you found it helpful. If you have any requests for me, if you have anything in particular that you'd like some tips on, whether it's a type of skin, a particular makeup technique, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to help you out. If you found this video helpful, as always, please give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate your support. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I also have my list of social media pages down below where you can keep up to date with me on a day-to-day basis. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye! Put your face. And then super duper duper.